All right, welcome in everyone. This is Peter Ryman, the Director of Instruction at Marshfield Country Club. And today's tip, just a quick tip, it's going to be about the takeaway. So the slower the movement in a golf swing, the easier it is to make a more immediate change. The faster you do something, the harder it is to make a change. And I like to think of the takeaway and really the backswing in general, it's like computer programming. And whatever you put into the computer system will dictate essentially the type of output you get. So one of the most common faults that people make is when they take this club back, the first thing they do is they whip it inside. It's maybe out of an effort because they've been told that they come over the top and they're saying, well, I better put this club inside then. But more often than not, the move when you get inside like this is to try and find space. And so you end up coming over the top even more. So really simple, and I'm kind of copying Nelly Corda here, so hopefully you know who that is. Probably the best female player in the world. I don't know if she's #1 right now, but she's certainly been #1 many times. And one of her favorite drills is just a simple takeaway drill where you see her just go here, right? Just go here. And I really want you to think about this movement I'm making here. I want you to look at a couple things. I want you to look at where my club face points as I do this. You see it points to the ground. You'll also see that my club is outside my hand line. And you also might notice what is ultimately moving the club when I do that, right? So this is not an anatomy test, but certainly I need you to think a little bit about your body mechanics and how your body works. So what part of your spine actually turns? I want you to think about that. If I told you to turn your lower spine, what you'd notice is your hips turn in doing that. If I told you to turn your upper spine, we actually would be able to do that without moving anything else. And so really the key to moving this club back should be quite simply just your upper spine initially. It is the simplest way to ensure that you put this club online in the backswing. If I go here too much with my lower spine or my hips, you can see how this club essentially is whipped inside already. Now if I were to couple in a little bit of hinge, right, which a lot of you do on top of that, you can see how now I'm really inside the plane. And I promise you folks, nothing good is going to happen from here, primarily because I'm now in a position where there's no space, so I'm going to need to create space and speed and work out here. So I really want you just to think upper spine is what moves this golf club, and that sets this club in a place now where there's plenty of space between my body, my hands, and my club head. And from there, just try and make your regular swing and essentially turn the rest of your body. So great little rehearsal here. You're going to go upper spine movement, back a couple times. Now repeat. Make a little golf swing and see what the result is. And if you can, it's always a good idea to video yourself, and just see what's going on. You'll know you're doing it right because your club head will be outside your hand line. Visually, you can always, hope you have an alignment stick, you can always put an alignment stick on the ground. So when you're working on a drill like this, put it on the ground on your feet line and just try and feel this club head all the way back to about here where your hands get over your pocket, where the club head is outside that alignment stick. And just keep trying to do that a few times, repeat, make a golf swing. It's really going to help you find control and hit some consistent shot shapes. So hopefully that makes sense. Really simple tip today. Got to put the club in a good position the moment you start your movement, the moment you start to take that club back. If you put it in a bad position, you're going to spend the rest of your golf swing trying to make up for it. So take it back, feel it a little bit more down the line, outside your hand line, move it with your upper spine first. That's it, folks. Signing off. Feel free to reach out. Look forward to your feedback and look forward to seeing all of you as we get closer and closer to warm weather.